A living wage for all council workers. Dunedin Mayor Dave Cull says all council staff and contractors will be paid a minimum hourly wage, which will allow them to cover the necessities of life and participate as active citizens in the community.
Underpaying people or paying them only enough to get by and not enough to participate fully is definitely impinging on their on social wellbeing.
It brings the DCC into line with more than 150 other employers nationally. The minimum wage to be paid to council staff is $21.15 an hour, and Mayor Cull says it came into effect last year for many staff members.
We've had this in place since July last year, so this is the official part, but that living wage has been paid through that time.
The DCC is the second council in the country to become an accredited living wage employer after the Wellington City Council did so last year. And Mayor Cull says the living wage fits with council strategy.
One of the legs of that is, the well-being of our community. Now, if there are people in your community, particularly the ones that you're employing, who are not on the living wage and as a result can't participate in the community to the extent that they need to.
The Living Wage Movement Aotearoa New Zealand Accreditation Coordinator Felicia Shearer says the impact of the Dunedin City Council's decision to pay the wage is significant.
It is huge. Dunedin City Council leads the way in terms of business practice. In the south, the living wage has been slow to gain traction, so we believe that the council becoming a living wage employer will encourage other businesses to step up and pay the living wage.
Living wage employers must meet strict criteria set by the New Zealand Family Centre Social Policy Unit to gain accreditation. And Shearer says the Dunedin City Council is meeting those guidelines.
So the living wage is $21.15, and that is the rate that will enable a worker and their family to not only afford the basic essentials, but also to participate actively in society.
Mayor Cull says it doesn't yet apply to council-owned companies like Dunedin Venues Limited, but he says the DCC will get there with them. The nationwide campaign for a living wage began in 2012. In Dunedin, the South Today.